but here we go.
I am an Asian Pacific American ally. I urge us all to center youth, especially Black youth and other youth of color, youth with disabilities or who are neurodivergent, and those most marginalized. We must build a youth power platform that is intersectional, which means within and beyond schools, we must abolish the police. They worsen the trauma that Black and Latinx students face by disproportionately surveilling them. Fight for culturally competent, restorative justice-based mental health services. Too many youth of color undergo suicidal ideation and lack healing because our society neglects happiness and self-care. Integrate or desegregate schools. Adult anti-allies have gentrified neighborhoods with redlining and hexacalandra, but we can still stop this pipeline to poverty. Grapple with our revisionist, imperialist, colorist, colonist, and white supremacist history. Reimagine our curricula as culturally responsive and anti-racist. Disaggregate or break down data. We must identify how our individual communities are hurt differently, and we cannot do that if we generalize all the suffering we endure. Eradicate all standardized tests. Focus on how students can apply what they learn to the sociopolitics of real life. Stop disempowering students. Change student government and infrastructure into advocacy delegate-oriented coalitions. But we will not do this all alone, because all our strides for anti-racism will go to naught if we do not hold people in power accountable for all the harm that they have administered. Remember, the burden does not rest on the oppressed to liberate themselves of their oppression. I have the privilege to sit here and look at my laptop and establish my words, but keep in mind that I'm only sharing one perspective within this disgusting reality. Ultimately, radicalism is not a phase. It is a way of living, breathing life. So let us speak and decide. Let youth weaponize capital. Do not prioritize corruption and philanthropy over our assembly. Do not speak about us without us. Act before it becomes too late. Stop failing our youth in all senses of the word. Thank you.
And so I really just wanted to tell myself that well, I'm very anti-meritocracy, very anti the American dream, and very anti-colonization. So I definitely feel like it's always very important for young people to speak up.
Incredible. Thank you. And I think it was important for us to bring ally voice into this conversation because it doesn't happen alone. We don't do it alone.